It is time for more Zelda. Oh yes. Hey, welcome in and congrats on being first again, Cat. Today is going to be another short stream, right? Like I was basically done with work now. Um, how did I want to start this? I actually want to talk about something. Okay, so still same project as last time I streamed, which was obviously yesterday, right? Like I talked to my colleague and we basically still have to hold a presentation and we want it to be done by today. And he isn't done. So we just had like a short meeting. We went like over the whole presentation once. Like I am done with my part, so I could just go through that. But he still has like 30% of work to do or something like that. So there are going to be more meetings in the future, which I always hate. Because that means that I can't really, I guess, find closure in this project, and I still have to have it in the back of my mind, which I hate, because I actually wanted to like be done and then focus on my other work over like Monday and Tuesday, where I still have to grade some homework and prepare some stuff for my classes that I hold on Wednesday. And if you hear my stomach rumbling, it's literally like I want to get a snack. A funny story, I wanted to get a snack, but I was interrupted because my family came back home, and then I had to talk to them for a little bit, and then I started stream because it was getting late, and I was like, you know what, I can't just wait for even more time just getting a snack, because I would have had to reheat something, and I really didn't feel like it, so I don't know, might be one of those days, so it's just going to be a short stream. I'm gonna eat afterwards, it's not a problem. So yeah, just in case you hear some rumbling, that's I mean, those are clearly machines in the background. It's not related to me, because I would never be hungry. Anyway, so this stream is basically just, I still have at least one thing that I definitely have to do. Wait, I didn't even get my personal snack exactly. But if I really am starving, I technically have something next to me. I do have a package of cookies. So-called Kaffeekränze. They are like round cookies. There's like chocolate on them and sugar and all of that stuff. I lie to you guys constantly, okay? That shouldn't be a surprise. I mean, are you not even looking at the stream? No, but seriously. So today, like I am, just because it's going to be a short stream, going to switch over to gaming real quick. Let me pause the music and then go over the plans for today. We are still here. That sounds delicious. It is delicious. I really like those cookies. But here's a weird thing about, like, you know the term shrinkflation, right? Like how stuff gets smaller and you still pay the same price. Well, here's the thing. They have gotten smaller and I still pay the same price, but the weight hasn't changed. And like if I'm talking about like them getting smaller, like they used to be like this size, a cookie, and now they're like half the size. And I don't know why they made that change. It's just so weird. Like back in the day, I had to like break them apart to like eat them properly, and now they're like small enough to fit into my mouth. I'm not gonna complain about that. I think it's just like kind of silly. So yeah, those are like some of my favorite cookies. They only sell them at like a certain supermarket that's not that close to where I live, so I don't get them that often. And I'm too lazy to go there, so that's like the main thing. Anyway, last time we did find some of the memories and we did do some quests. I have only 2 things left on my list that I have as like personal things that I really want to do. One of them obviously is getting the last 2 memories. There should only be 2 of them, at least the ones in the overworld. I'm guessing that the last few that are still missing... Wait, where are they? Character profiles? No, there's... Oh, it's actually here. Adventure log. Like, I feel like there's... By the way, am I lagging? I'm gonna have to... Okay, no, it just felt kind of off for a moment. Sometimes OBS just lags with stuff, but it feels like whenever I go like a direction, it feels like there's like a little bit of delay until the action stops. Anyway, this is the last one. So there are probably like 2 of those memories still here, and then we are probably going to get... Like, I'm guessing memory 13 and 17 are going to be probably related to the story. Or like one of them is once I get like all the other memories that I'm getting like an additional one. Just like they were like in the last game, and it doesn't really make sense otherwise. At least according to my math. And you know my math, it's always correct. First time, every time. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm gonna work on today. And then I also have the... where is it? We still have the Akkala... kind of sea thing going on that I might do. Like I mentioned this before, I actually don't dislike those anymore. Like the mazes, I really wasn't too big of a fan of in Breath of the Wild. They definitely have been improved in Tears of the Kingdom, so I definitely want to check out that one. And those are like the 2 projects. And again, if you have like some ideas, I am still open to trying those, but obviously time is kind of the essence. Like the more I know, the more time I'm gonna make to do some side quest streams, obviously. Because otherwise it's going to be over by the end of the week or like next week, and then I'm gonna go for the main quest because, as I mentioned before, I kind of want to be done at some point, right? Like I do know that this game is like large enough that I could spend like another 200 hours in here. But this is not how I like to think about games. At some point, I just like to be done and do something else. But yeah, in any case, today, I'm gonna do memories first. First memory I'm going for is probably this one. I'm just gonna go to the very north. There should be one on the cliffside. If I saw that correctly, like on the map. We do obviously still have the map in the album. Octoballoons. You know, it's still funny that even in Breath of the Wild, octoballoons were like a thing that you could connect to stuff to use that. And I have not used them in either game. I should absolutely do that. I don't know how powerful they are. I'm assuming that they are somewhat powerful. But otherwise, unbearable cold. Oh, how lovely. I have to go to the south. Can I switch gear? I probably should. And I also should probably get at least some peppers. You and these ones, I'm guessing? Yeah, that should be warm enough. I wish I had a feather so I'm not freezing outside. Oh yeah, where was I? Oh yeah. And while we're at it, I can actually talk about something else that I wanted to complain about even last stream, but I completely forgot about it. Did you know that they on YouTube made some changes again? And like changes on YouTube are always bad. We have learned that, right? Like when's the last time that YouTube made a change that was actually positive? So I have been watching the Taskmaster series lately, just because, you know, it's for free on YouTube. Why wouldn't I? Like, I think it's really funny as a series because I've seen tons of videos that are like basically, hey, I recreated Taskmaster in this game. But I've never watched the actual show, so it was like finally time to do that. Taskmaster's great? Yeah, it's great. But here's the thing that I figured out. I went to their YouTube channel, was like, okay, I'm starting series 1, right? Like, no issue. Clicking on the playlist, and for some reason I'm starting like at episode 6 or something like that. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. So instead I had to manually go through like all of the episodes and like figure everything out. Like watching through half of, or like a quarter of the first, like the 6th episode, I figured that one out, so I switched back to that, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. They maybe just have like weird sorting in their playlists, so you know that just not everyone you know takes care of their playlists. It's just the way the news goes, I guess. So anyway, did that, watch that properly, and then I'm going to the second series, and this time instead of just clicking on the playlist, I'm clicking on the playlist in a way that instead of starting like the first video, I am actually going to the playlist page, and I'm noticing something. This series also starts with the 2nd episode, then the 3rd, then the 4th, and it goes on to like the 6th episode or however long the series was. But there isn't the 1st episode. And like the 3rd episode is like at the end for some reason. That's like slightly off, right? And I'm still confused. Okay, why would you do that? That is so weird. And then I noticed like a little tag that they have written somewhere, and it's like, oh yeah, this playlist was like made to, you know, to some recommendations that we have, right? Instead of using the actual playlist order. So we deleted one video out of there and rearranged everything. So it's like definitely a better viewing experience. And once you turn that shit off, you suddenly start at the 1st episode. Who would have thought? And apparently that's just the default now. I am always kind of surprised. Like I wouldn't be surprised if like people clicked on my playlist on like the YouTube channel, because I can like see where like people watch my videos, and the same thing would be happening because a lot of the time it's something like, okay, there's like somebody watching my videos because obviously like analytics I can see stuff like that, and it's like, oh, they watched the 1st episode, the 2nd episode, and the 4th episode, skipping the 3rd one, even though they are watching via my playlist that I make sure that my playlists work out, right? So I don't know why that is a change. It is so stupid. But I guess YouTube just really enjoys that. Okay, now I actually have to figure out where I have to go, because this should be close by, right? Let me get some other food. Why would they do that? I have no idea, but this is like the standard for like all of the changes that YouTube does, right? How much? I have like a few more, okay. Just gonna eat that one then. You've been getting ads? Oh yeah, I've read that you have like these ads that completely fuck up your viewing experience because you get stuck on that stuff. Here's the thing. I assumed that this was only a thing if you had like ad block on, because I do know that YouTube actively tries to worsen your viewing experience if you have ad block on. And that's like basically just the truth, right? Like they try to get you to stop using ad block, so they basically have videos load a lot slower. I'm still using ad block, right? For obvious reasons, because where was I? It doesn't even save your progress before the ads, so that's fun. I really hate that. Yeah, I hate that for you. You don't even have ad block, yeah. Just using a shitty app. So here's the thing, I actually use the YouTube app, right? Like the YouTube app, the regular one. And I know that there are like a lot of people who use Android, who use like, what's it called? Like YouTube Fans or something like that. Yeah, there's like a name that I like to forget, but I'm too lazy to install that. And I am watching a decent amount of YouTube on my phone, just like in the morning or like in the evening, when I'm too lazy to get out my laptop. Or like go onto my PC, that's like normal. I don't mind it as much. But for some reason on my PC, yeah, I know that's like nearby, don't complain about like the, wait, I should probably disable the shrine thing. Just off. I'm not quite sure where I want to look. I don't want to climb down this mountain right now. That's like my main issue. Just because then I have to climb up again. To be fair, I could just teleport, but you know what? It's probably fine. But yeah, like I actually had like a month where I was, you know, just trying, right? Like people are always complaining about like how shitty ads are and stuff, if they're really that bad. And like for the most part, it was manageable. Because like normally when you get like an ad, if it's like longer than like 20 seconds, you can skip it, right? Like this is the main reason. It's kind of annoying if I'm like playing a game and have like something in the background. Okay, but I can live with that. And then I got, they really started to serve me like those slop AI ads. And I was like, you know what? There's a limit, right? Like I can even deal with like shitty games and stuff that they are presenting me. Even some of the AI slop, I'm like, okay, sure, I'm gonna click away. But like the really creepy ads, right? Like when they started, I just had to activate ad block again. Because I really do not need ads for like the classic, oh, you can take a photograph of this woman and then she dances for you kind of bullshit, right? This is like so disgusting that it's just like allowed on YouTube. Or like the whole, here's your AI soulmate, but we are using pictures of little children for this. I'm like, why the fuck are you giving me that? I don't know. YouTube kind of sucks. Didn't I see something here? I thought I saw something here. You never had an issue with ads, but this is really pissing you off. I can understand. Like, it's getting worse and worse. Okay, I'm actually quite often now that I look at the map. Wait a second, this is north? Yeah, it should be over there somewhere. Huh, I thought for a moment I saw something in the background while I was yapping, but I guess I didn't. Like, I have just a rough estimate where I should be looking. You know what, maybe? This is like a crazy idea, but like in this very vertical game, I should maybe... You're happy to report you haven't seen those? Here's the thing, I also don't get them on my phone. I don't know, and I also just got them like for a, I got them like once, and I was like, you know what? That's it. I really don't need that shit in my life. I just think it's really creepy. But I do follow some, or like, get like posts from some people on like Reddit, who post like their experience with like all of the ads. And like the shitty mobile, like, originally it was like shitty mobile ads, but it's just getting worse and worse. Oh wait, I got the wrong food! I didn't want to attack up. Yeah, I think it's just generally creepy. Like, I really cannot understand, like, especially the standard that a lot of creators are getting held to, that like the ads aren't checked to the same standard. I think that's just like kind of the classic stupid stuff. But then again, YouTube kind of has a monopoly on video service, so it's not like we can go to another place. That's like kind of the issue. And sadly, I do like, while I think YouTube sucks, I do like all of the creators on YouTube, right? So, yo Mona, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, we kind of need laws for that. But it's not going to happen in like a US-based company, I guess. But yeah, you miss us complaining about ads on YouTube. Okay, seriously. I'm gonna teleport up here. Like last time I said I would just go to the Wind Temple. I should... Wait. The Wind Temple didn't have low gravity, if I recall correctly, so this doesn't actually help me too much. But I'm going to look around, so... I just got home, showered, and laying in bed for some Silksong. Well, I hope you enjoy. So... You have words about that subject, actually? Well, this is the perfect time to talk about that. You know, words are great. Okay, I want to go... Wait, how do I return? No. Isn't there like a way for me to... Is it the X button? Okay, it's the X button. I just want to see. It should be in this direction, actually. Oh, yes, I hope you're all scogging. You know what? I'm really looking forward to winter break. I don't know if I'm going to start Skong then. Might be slightly later. Wait, is that the... No, this is the one that I already have. Huh. But it's either going to be then or at least... Here's another thing. Like, I have not been playing Blueprints for so long. Because whenever I try to make a Blueprints episode, I'm gonna have to spend like basically 8 hours on it. With a mixture of like recording and editing all of that stuff. It is a very slow process, which means that I haven't played in like 2 months. I uploaded like a video a month ago, which also was like a month old, and it was such an amazing episode, and I just haven't had the time yet, right? That is like the whole issue here. A second. You recently got off your... Okay, premium? So that's so stupid. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. I've heard that they actually changed how YouTube Premium works, where there's like a cheaper subscription that basically only removes ads, but doesn't give you like the extra features. And let's be honest, nobody cares about the extra features. Wait, is that the right one? Wait a second. Oh, that could be it actually. They can delete that one, that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea how to convert those currencies into like euros or something like that. It's 13 bucks. Okay, but here's the thing, and that sounds like really weird. Because I have to pay Netflix for my whole family. Like, I'm paying 20 bucks for Netflix, a service that I never use. Okay, the change that it's 13 bucks in the US. Okay, that's stupid then. Okay. Like, I want to say, like, it's definitely not worth a Netflix subscription, in my opinion. Because obviously, like, the content is still free, right? In that sense, and most of it doesn't even go to the creators. Where was I? But yeah, like, I would probably be willing to pay like 5 to 10 bucks to not have ads and not have to worry about that stuff ever again. Like, I am paying for Spotify and have been ever since I was like 16. Right, it's like one of the big things I've bought back then already, just because it's like so convenient, and I feel the same way about YouTube. But like with the enshittification that is happening there constantly, I'm not even sure if I want to pay that. But yeah, like the cheaper one would technically be doable in my opinion. Like just to get rid of all that stuff. I just really don't care about like all the features. Like for example, I really hate it that YouTube, like whenever you have the premium features, because I had that for like 3 months for free at some point. Like for example, if I tap out of the video, like on my phone, then it just continues to play. And like you might say, oh yeah, but this is actually a feature, but I don't want that feature, right? So, oh, it's 21 bucks. Yeah, it's still terrible. Even more terrible apparently. I feel like the $1 definitely made a difference there. But no, like, I really hated those features. I thought they were, like, really annoying. And here's the funny thing. I have, like, a nothing phone. I don't know how standard what I can do on there is with, like, all the others, like, other phones, basically. But, like, the premium features, like, for example, playing a video in the background, I can already do with that one. But I have to, like, manually do it. Which I prefer over, like, the automatic bullshit that I have to deal with. But, yeah, so. Anyway, that was annoying. But you like being able to lock the phone and listen. That's fair. That's like the only thing I don't get. But even then, it's like, how often do I need that? I don't really need it that often. It would be nice for like a few handful of cases. Mainly like live stream stuff, but I actually hate watching live streams on YouTube. So that's again a thing. So, but the ads are so bad. Yeah, like again, I would pay just for the ads, right? Like if they gave me like a cheaper subscription, it was actually cheap enough where I would say, yeah, you know what? I don't care about the features. Just give me no ads. I would pay that. Anyway, just to take a break from ads, have some memories. You know what? There are still 2 memories that I can find. This is one of them, and I'm gonna be happy about it. Apparently.
As I thought. This is not the world I know. A time so far back in the past, it's become legend. So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Rauru? I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
I see. In any case, Zelda, you had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Now, Zelda dear, you don't need to solve your problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle, hmm?
No,
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours. It is true, after all. We'll get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
I don't know what to say.
I wonder. Minoru, she may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
Okay, so here's a thing that I'm still, that I still have to talk about, like, when it comes to, like, those memories here, right? There's one thing that I really liked in Breath of the Wild, and that was that, like, all of the memories that we found basically related to a place. And it really bothers me a lot more than it probably should, that that doesn't seem to be the case in this game. Right, there were, like, so many memories that were, like, I guess, like, somewhere in the world, and I always try to orient myself afterwards, and apparently they're, like, not even close by. I'm just gonna assume that it's the same case for this one, and that Zelda didn't actually show up, like, in this area, for example. Just because I'm gonna assume, at least, right? I'm gonna make, like, a big assumption here, that the climate didn't actually change that much over the however many years. Otherwise, I don't think we've learned a lot of stuff here. Yeah, we can talk about, like, how apparently Sonia and Zelda are, like, related, right? Like, feel that blood relation. But here's the thing, like, I know it's, like, magic and stuff, right? But I don't think that we've ever heard about, like, children of Rauru and Sonia? Did we? So, like, the blood relation would have to, like, jump up, like, the family tree first and then jump down again, because otherwise it doesn't really make sense, right? Maybe, you know, maybe that's how it works. I don't know, I'm just talking about logistics here. Logistics are weird in this game, apparently. Anyway, I'm just gonna teleport to the next place. Where was I? I feel like the closest one might actually be I could go over here and then just land on the mountains. That might be easiest. Not sure. Gonna try. I don't know. Worst case, I guess I have to walk. But yeah. Wait, I really interrupted the video right at an interesting point. It might as well be 1998 with the live TV, yeah. But here's the thing, and this is like something I think is like actually really weird that people always complain about that. Like YouTubers can set their own breaks, right? So like, this is like one of the cases where I'm like, okay, this is technically not YouTube's fault, if that's actually still true. I know that like YouTube can also set like automatic breaks if you say, hey, give me automatic breaks, but to my understanding at least, where you see breaks is actually determined by the YouTuber, unless they don't have the control because they're not in the partner program, which, you know, most people who have ads in front of their videos are actually part of that. Like, there are like some special circumstances where that's not the case. So like if you get like an ad served every 3 minutes, it's probably because the creator set an ad every 3 seconds. So yeah, like I'm not saying that that's great, right? But I'm saying that part of that is, you know, part of the decision of the creator. So yeah, I guess you could complain to YouTube that they are giving the creators a chance like that, to do that, but I feel like at that point, like I complain more about like the content of the ads than the actual ads, because like at the end of the day, the people who make content still have to kind of feed themselves, right? And I know that like some people who are like, okay, you know, I can already feed myself, don't put any ads anymore, but on the other hand, you're still like driving traffic to YouTube, so do you really want to not at least have a share of what they're earning, you know, according to your content? I don't know. It's something I'm obviously constantly thinking about, because I clearly am in the partner program and stuff, right? Like, I earn like bazillions with YouTube, clearly. No, but seriously. It's just something I think about sometimes, because there are obviously some creators I follow that, you know, every once in a while at least talk about like their decisions when it comes to stuff like that. But yeah, like, especially if I were to... Wait. Are you there? No, right? Camera? Oh wait, I can't use the camera midair. Completely forgot about that. I can zoom in, but I can't use the camera. That's so stupid. I just wanted to see if you are... Okay, you're Farosh. Okay. Just wanted to check. I technically don't have to take like photos of like 6 dragons or something like that. Wasn't there like a quest like that? I mean, that would require me to remember quests, right? And we don't do that here. Alright, let's see. I'm assuming it's just going to be like on the side of the mountain. Somewhere. Oh, I found it. I am so great at navigating. By the way, here's another thing that I'm great at. I just realized that I actually didn't rename the stream. I should have renamed the stream, but I completely forgot because I was distracted before stream. You know what? I need more generic titles, because apparently I am not great at that. Anyway, where would I put water here? Like, there aren't actually that many places. I forgot so... Like, I forgot before already. Like, this is not the first time that's happened in this series. It's like the... I guess the issue with, like, spontaneous streams. Like, I kind of assume that you would be on a platform here, right? But it doesn't seem like there's actually a gap for the water to be. I hate this already. I don't particularly enjoy running around a mountain just to find like one little spot that only loads in once you're close. Also, I just like to complain. That's like the bigger thing here. Maybe higher up? I'm just gonna go to the very top again. I feel like that's reasonable. At least a little bit. And then I can switch the stream title or something like that. Sure. I feel like that's the most reasonable thing I've ever said. At least today. Oh wait, Korok? Korok Rock? Oh, in the middle of a tier? Yeah, you found me. Okay, was that soundbite just really delayed there? It felt like a lot later than usual. Korok Seed! Bye-bye. Oof. Exactly. That's not here, at least. Exactly. Ever. Today. I mean, it's not mutually exclusive, but definitely today. Okay, seriously. Where... Oh! A warm downer. Something happened with your keyboard? I mean, don't worry about it. It's clearly the keyboard's fault. Nobody else's. Okay, it's actually another thing that I want to complain about. So, I have my Windows set to run in English, right? That makes everything IT related so much easier, because I can just look up something and I don't have to, like, translate something in my head to figure out, like, if I'm actually talking about the same things here. Wait, can I move that block? And instead of sending a message? Okay, that's weird that it's changed to stylus. That's definitely super weird. But no, I wanted to talk about... Okay, I can't actually move that rock. It's so confusing. So the thing that mostly confused me is, like, during Windows 10 I did the same, right? Like, I had my Windows in English. Again, makes sense. If you're working with stuff, like if I'm looking up a solution and they're telling me, hey, go to that menu, then I don't have to translate anything, and it just makes it a lot easier. Also, most apps by default also work in English then, if you're doing it like that. So, and it never has been an issue. Under Windows 10 it worked perfectly, right? Like, I could do that while also setting up a German keyboard layout, because the German keyboard layout is, like, different to the English one. Like, all of our symbols are, like, on different keys, and we do have the umlauts, and we do have the Y and the Z flipped here. And obviously, like, while typing I just prefer the German layout because I'm used to that one. But for some reason that just sucks under Windows 11. Because I have both the English and the German keyboard installed, and sometimes when I'm opening an app, Windows just decides, you know what, you want the English layout now, and have to manually change that back every single time. And by every single time I mean, like, only some of the time, and it's not consistent which apps do that and which don't. So that's fun. I know that there's, like, a shortcut for that, but even when I'm not pressing that shortcut, because that shortcut also only works like half of the time. So that's, like, doubly frustrating. And also, some apps are still in German. And I don't know why. It is the most stupid thing you can imagine. Oh wait, I found it. I just have to complain enough, and then I'm gonna find all the tier pools. That should be the last one. Yeah. Like, this definitely didn't load in until you were, like, literally on it. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna quickly switch the title of the stream, just because I can do that. Stream info, sure, day 30. And totally, like, it's going to completely change something. I'm gonna change the go live notification. It's definitely going to help. Trust me, people have definitely not read that one before. Okay. Now it should be changed. Alright, now back to gaming. And by gaming I mean watching something. I mean, it's basically the same, right? Like, it's a video game, it's a video. You know, it's like 50% the same. Anyway, dreams and memories.
Sonia. Oh, Zelda.
King Rauru, before you face the Demon King tomorrow, there is something I must tell you. I came to this era after finding a man underground.
Go on.
When I witnessed what the Secret Stone did to Ganondorf, At that moment, I knew for sure. What we found underground, that was him. He was still alive, still powerful. He continues to live on, all the way until my time. In tomorrow's battle, we won't be able to defeat him. No matter how strong we think we are, he'll survive. And you will.
Maybe so. But it is my duty to try. It was my hubris that set us on this path. I must atone for my error in judgment. And above all else, I remain the King of Hyrule. As with any leader, it is my duty to safeguard and protect my people, even if I must risk my life.
Rauru.
And if it proves impossible for us to defeat Ganondorf, we rely on your knight, and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link. But remember, that was a future where you never appeared in this world. And you are here now. Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
The reason I am here.
I mean, I want to say that's not quite how time travel works, because, like, how do we know that Zelda wasn't in the past at that moment, right? Like, I feel like we just have a paradox if the fight wouldn't happen, right? Right? I don't know how time travel works in Zelda. Ooh. One last tier to find. Wait, isn't that to the... I want to say, like, this is the very east. Okay. I can find that. I'm a professional tier finder. Alright. I was wondering about that. Like, I mentioned that I was slightly confused about the amount... You visited all 11 geoglyphs? Yeah, I was confused about, like, the amount of... What I call, like, the amount of memories here. That there was definitely one that was kind of missing. But apparently it's one in the middle. Okay, that's actually something I did not quite expect. I, for some reason, expected, like, to be the other way around. But it does make sense, right? Like, you know, with it being basically the end. Wait, where would that be? Between the vow and the birth of the Demon King? Sort of funeral? Maybe? Of sorts? I'm assuming that this would be a more fitting... Like, I'm just predicting here, because I'm just gonna go to the memory in a second. But I'm just predicting, right? Because I feel like that makes more sense than this one. But it could also be this one, if it's related to, you know, the dragon transformation. So, yeah. It's one or the other, I guess. Memories have been added. Yeah, I know memories have been added. I was just in that menu. Okay, then. I guess it's time to find the last one. Is there, like, something? I mean, there is an island up there, but I can't teleport to it. That's annoying. Okay. I guess we're going over... Wait. That means I can finally shield surf again. Imagine that. In this day and age, in this economy, I get to shield surf. Finally. Oh, yes, I'm looking forward to that. Definitely has been worth it to stream this weekend. Cutting grass? I'm not gonna touch that. Okay, here's the thing. I am so not in the headspace of having horses and stuff. I read this as training your house instead of training your horse. Well, I feel like that would be a lot cooler, let's be honest. While we're at it, what shield do I have? It's the only one I can use to serve, right? Yeah, perfect. Don't worry about it. I know how to read. I have, like, some level of literacy. In the sense that I almost know what the word literacy means. So don't worry about it. Ooh. Look at that. Like, this is the perfect place to shield surf. Perfect. Let's go! Oh wait, there's even a shrine. Was this shrine there before? Like, I'm actually not sure, mainly because we haven't been here. Like, it makes sense, like, as a shrine location. So we might want to do the shrine, right? I just have to, like, some variation today. Also, I'm very impressed by Link holding onto that shield. I have no idea how he's doing it. And I also don't know why he's not just, you know, using that ledge there, but... You know? Those are some feat skills. Also more boats. Look at them. Look at those boats. They're quite boaty. You know, as you would expect from boats and ships. And Octoroks apparently. The water ones again, no. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that real quick and Gemimik Shrine? Okay, sure. And check out the Gemimik Shrine instead. Because I like to end on a cliffhanger or something like that. Mainly because there's so many cliffs around here. I mean, there's like one hill that's like almost a cliff. So it's time to do some actual gaming. Freezing climates? Wow, they sure exist. Turbine power, wow. I mean, I used to, back in the day, hold like a presentation. It was like for, like, that's one subject you do in school, which is basically preparing you to writing academic papers and stuff. It doesn't work, by the way, right? Like that is not quite how good it is. But I did hold a presentation about like water power and generators like that. I'm not sure if those are like the same ones, but I do see some... They feel like water sprouts in a sense, but maybe they aren't. Which is why I had to think about that. Okay, I can... Or like, I probably have to find a metallic object here. I mean, you could just drop a sword. Like, the Master Sword would be probably a perfect conductor, right? And just throw that one in. Wait a second, let me do the vision thing. Oh, are you metal? You maybe. Ooh, metal. You're spinning? Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. For some reason I didn't think that I could grab that one. Well, I guess we attach that one. That's not how attaching works. Okay, game. I'm gonna be smart about this. It's okay. I'm gonna do it your way. Freaking haters. Haters everywhere. Do I have to attach you? Can I attach you there? Doesn't seem like it. I'm just gonna put you on there then. Okay. Put you on there. Okay. For some reason I also expected that to be like some sort of water sprout or something like that that is to be used to hit like all of the places there. But I guess it's not. Can I fly here? Oh wait, I have a springboard of sorts. You know, sometimes looking around helps. But just sometimes. So like most of the time you can just ignore that. Wait, how high is this? Okay, this isn't actually that much higher. It's just the second layer. Fair enough. Fair enough. But we do have some fire here. Those all fire thingies? I mean, I feel like we probably have to activate them then with fire. I mean, they do have some question marks on top there, right? So that's clearly the solution. Question mark and fire, that's clearly related somehow. Alright, let's get you down. And turn you off so I can attach you. Just like that. And then preferably like this. I'm gonna assume that this is kind of what they want from me. I don't actually know what those things do. I'm just assuming that fire is effective. Spin. Whee! I feel like that's not quite the right angle. Okay then. Let's try this again. Grab you. Could I please? Thanks. I could also check what happens if I hit you with fire. Nothing? Oh, okay. So my first thought was actually right. Ah, okay. So they are water sprouts. Okay. Wait. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, use fire on myself. I get what you want. You want me to turn on the candles instead. I can do that. Trust me, I have a brain up here sometimes, and I sometimes actually find the conclusions. Look at the spinning. Oh, lovely. Are you going to put out the fire? Also, should I try to reach the other place over there? Like, I probably could. Now that there's like so much fire here, I feel like the wind is probably going to be a lot stronger. Clearly, this is how this works. Also a lot more dangerous, which makes it a lot cooler. I can also just jump over, okay. I kind of expected there to be like another step in this outside of just picking up a Zonite shield. I could drop this one. Sure. I mean, you have been an adequate surfboard, but alas, I need something else. Ah, yeah. I guess we're done with this shrine. That means it's time for a final memory after we get ball. Let me touch. Touch the ball. Feel it. Embrace it. Convert it. Light of Blessing. Oh, we can actually convert it. Into another heart, maybe? Yeah, may the Light of Blessing sure do things. How many hearts do I have, by the way? I always forget to count. Okay, I was at 13 and then I got thrown out. Let me count again. I'm at 20 hearts. I'm assuming that 21 is too many. Like 21 is probably going to start the next row, just because we had like the yellow hearts also in the second row. So I'm just gonna assume. Right, I like assuming. So I guess I'm gonna upgrade stamina from now on. Something like that? Sure. Let's just go with that. I'm still gonna try to upgrade like my hearts once, and then worst case I can convert it at like that statue. So it shouldn't be too bad. In any case, memories. The last one. Look at that drop. This is a reminder, a public service announcement that you should drink something.
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me.
The sword will continue to gain strength if bathed in sacred power. The stronger that power, the more powerful the sword becomes.
After all, you possess more than power over time. You have a sacred power that can dispel evil.
To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Minoru, I'm counting on you. restore the Master Sword for you. I will care for it until the time comes. I will pour my sacred power into it. It will be the weapon that defeats the Demon King.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
You must.
Completed the main quest. Look, silent princesses. How lovely. It's a lore reason why they are here. Ooh. But yeah, like, I think it's actually really interesting because technically, this is also a way for you to learn that, you know, Zelda in form of the Light Dragon has the Master Sword, right? I think it's interesting that there are like basically two quest lines leading to that, because the other one would be via the Korok Forest. Which, you know, also makes sense, right? Like, I always like it when there are multiple ways to find out about stuff. But I'm gonna put it like this. We didn't really learn anything new in that cutscene, because we kind of figured that one out before. I'm more impressed by the fact that Zelda could just swallow that stone. Like, I would have at least needed like a cup of water. Gotta be completely honest here. But yeah, I guess that's the last memory we can get via the Dragon Tier. So I was right with like my second theory that... like, I would have thought this would have been interesting, but it made more sense to get the Dragon Tier ones. So yeah, I feel like at some point I'm still gonna have to rewatch like all of the memories, just because like it's been months since we've seen the first ones. I don't think I've forgotten anything major, because like a lot of them also came like in the second half of my playthrough, because I didn't, you know, this quest came for some reason way too late, so no Dragonhood for us. If only. But yeah, definitely, yeah, a way to end that. But yeah, we're done. There's still one missing. We are probably getting that one in the main quest line, is my assumption. But hey, you know me and my assumptions. And once we get that, I'm definitely going to have like one half stream where I'm just rewatching like all of the memories just to see if I remember everything. What else did I want to say? There is something. I mean, we did know that the other Saints back then survived already, so it wasn't like that much of a surprise to see them in the memory either, so. Anyway. Oh look. Not a goose spot. Perfect timing for a question of the day. That's like totally a more fun way. You know what they say about when you assume? Well, they say, I am right as always. Because they know I'm right. That's why I'm assuming so much. But yeah, that's, I guess, all there is to do with the memories for now. What else is there to do? Why did I mark something in red here? It's like a cave. It's definitely on that level. I'm just gonna remove that. I know that this is like where the sand holes are. There was like some reason why I couldn't continue at some point in the underground. No, say making an ass out of you and me? Nah. Can't be it. I feel that they say Gelef is always right, he should continue to assume all the time. Trust me, I feel like I know that saying clearly better than anyone else in the world, right? Like, this is just my assumption here. Anyway, last thing for today. Like, we're only 1 hour in. I feel like I have like half an hour to maybe just go to the north and to do the maze, and then I'm actually done with everything on my list, which would be great. Which means that, like, you know, I mentioned before, like, if you still have a quest that I definitely should be doing, let me know on the Discord. And I'm gonna squeeze in like another stream over the week, hopefully. But otherwise, I would be done after I'm done with the maze. More or less, right? Like, you're not really done with that game. Like, the game is kind of too massive to do that. But I'm going to focus on the main quest afterwards, I guess. Which means that would be the stream for next week. Right? Something like it. Anyway, I feel like I should just be able to go through there. I'm trying to think if there's like something else I missed. There probably is, like not in that sense, but like more in the sense that I probably talked about doing something and I completely forgot about it. Which would also be semi-likely. But just semi-likely, because let's be honest, I have perfect memory. So, since nobody else can have a more perfect memory than me, other people would clearly also not remember. That's just how it works. Anyway, Yiga Clan shouldn't be here anymore, so we should just be able to hop off the rock. Like, I remember last time I did that jump. Oh, wait. And also the important thing here is now that I can just build hot air balloons. Because I couldn't do that before. Because I did not have auto build. Can't believe that they would lock that after a 100-hour quest. But like last time I was here with, like in Breath of the Wild, I took like slightly more than 1 bar of stamina. So I'm assuming that, especially with like Tulin at my side, I should be able to just do that without any food or anything like that. Should be fine, I hope. Let's go already, Tulin. Let's go already. Look at that. I'm just gonna land on the wall. Lomei Labyrinth Island. Akkala Sea. Look at me. Just standing here. Is there another campsite here? I do see some logs. You know what? I'm just gonna jump down. It's okay. I kinda wanna read what's down here. Oh, there's actually a campsite. I just couldn't see it. Like that. That's fine. Hey, Mr. Researcher. Research log. Day 1. It took us 2 days to reach this isolated island, and you're still on day 1. Though the ruins stood for us... Wait. Though the ruins stood before us, we were too exhausted to explore. Though wary, Tauro was able to decipher the Zonai writing on the stone slab. The dragon ring slumbers in the labyrinth's depth. Waked, and ye shall receive due compensation. While this translation provided me with renewed vigor, Tauro shortly thereafter fell ill with fatigue. After seeing him off on his way home, I swore to tackle the ruins myself. The acorns and nuts I have prepared to mark my path should see it that I do not get lost inside. Though I am alone, I need to work hard enough for both Tauro and myself. Talk about Tauro, that reminds me, there is technically one place I need to check out. I'm assuming that it's going to be related to the main quest, which is why I haven't really been talking about it. But in Kakariko Village, we obviously couldn't like enter the ruins here last time we were here. And people were constantly complaining, but now that we have the explicit confirmation that we do not have Zelda here, right, like, or like the fake Zelda is fake Zelda and like the real Zelda is a dragon, we might be able to actually enter that one, or it's like directly related to the quest. It's like one or the other. Definitely something I'm gonna have to check out if it's not. But yeah, that was just like why I had to think about that. It's engraved with Zonai text. You can't make out what it says. Well, too bad. I guess I'm just gonna follow some acorns. I hope you don't... Wow. The hole is new. I don't remember that hole here. Wow, they clearly put that in just to ruin my dress. Can't believe that. I do like that the acorns sparkle. That's a tree nut. Chicken tree nut though? Acorn? Ah, whatever. I'm just gonna, you know, follow as always. Yeah, that's probably easier than just... you know, doing the other thing. I mean, I could probably figure out where I have to go without the help. Can't believe I'm just falling down again. It is so wet here. The wet little dungeon. Yeah. It's more impressive that whoever went here first probably... Wait, it was like in the corner, so he probably went this direction, right? Yeah, okay, he did. Like, was just fine with, like, dropping into the water constantly. I mean, I could climb around it, but I feel like swimming is kind of faster. You know, swimming is such a rarely used form of movement, I guess. So let's enjoy those 2 seconds that we get every once in a while. Because that's exactly how much swimming you can actually enjoy in real life. Or in games. Because afterwards, it's just exhausting. Oh. Anyway. Are you hiding something down there? Like, this is kind of suspicious, okay? I at least have to check. Could also just be like a fake bridge that was built. Wow. It's a fake bridge. As always, disappointingly bridges. But over here, there's just more acorn. Please show me another. Oh. All the nuts. Here's another case where I would like to just be able to swing around the camera constantly via mouse and keyboard. Oh, I somehow missed that path. I have no idea how I did. But it sure did happen. I'm just gonna blame controls as always. I mean, I would never do that. Like, it's such a specific case. How would that ever happen in any other specific case? You know, outside of this one. Right or left? Left it is. You know what? I'm always thinking, like, imagine you could have a third-person camera in, like, your real life. Would you use it? Because I feel like there are so few specific cases where it would actually be useful to have that one. But it would also be a world where you probably don't need a mirror. I don't know. I feel like that would be one of the few cases where you would constantly use that, because otherwise you kind of need too much hand-eye coordination for it to make sense to really use, like, a third-person camera. Right? Unless you have, like, such a nice bag that you have to constantly stare at it. I feel like it's probably easier to just stay first person, and then, I don't know, the logistics of switching just sounds kind of annoying. Or like going to bed and then staring at yourself sleeping. I don't know. Just random thoughts I'm having while dripping wet. Research log, day 2. I walk carefully, avoiding the stirring gloom. Just one touch and will invade the body in the blink of an eye. It was a wise decision to send Tauro home. Allowing him to continue our trek in his condition may have proved fatal. But what exactly is the strange gloom? You know what, I'm actually thinking about something else, right? Like, they climbed up here. How did they reach that place? Did they have, like, they didn't seemingly have a hot air balloon. They took, like, 2 days to reach that. Did they just have, like, a boat and then they climbed up? Because this is also quite high up, right? Ah, there's probably some logistics in there. More importantly, have they found the princess and her swordsman, who delved beneath Hyrule Castle to investigate it? I can only pray for their safety. That's clearly what you're thinking of here. I would also constantly think about the princess while in a maze. I mean, there's not really a lot of other things to do, right? It's kind of the nature of mazes. Then. Oh, I actually missed the ladder there for like 2 seconds. Ooh, ladder. An acorn. It's not even an acorn, just a tree nut. Oh. Wait, isn't that the original path? Wait, where's my fire? Wait. Do I even need to do that? Like, we learned something recently, right? So what if I sort by most used and throw a fire fruit? Is that enough?
Yeah.
You know what? Had I known that like ages before, I could have saved so many arrows. I'm just gonna check in here, just because I remember the shrine being here last time. At least like in a similar place. I'm assuming it's the same place. Ooh, a sword. Ooh, a strong Zonite longsword. And this is actually upgraded with something? Does it just have like a... No, it's not. I've actually never... Like, I never used those like without anything. I guess it's just the magic energy? Huh, cool. Hey, I guess I got something out of this trip. Like, the rest of the maze doesn't actually matter anymore. Don't worry about it, I have a sword. You've definitely not been yelling at me? Well, fair enough. To be fair, like, this is still the thing where I only learned about this fact that I could do that for, like, splash fruits, like, 50 hours into the game, So it did not occur to me, I hope understandably, that I could change the playstyle I had before. Anyway, research log, day 3. My searching has finally led me to a Zonai relic. I must hurry back and tell Taro all about it. Though I must admit, my curiosity remains piqued. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready to leave these ruins. For instance, I can see a lower level from this room. Just how is one supposed to reach it? Maybe by draining water? Oh wait, that lower room, okay. That's the shrine. I'm guessing I'm just gonna check out the shrine first. You cannot say it was understandable? Well, I guess be afraid then. Yeah, be scared, because you're scared of my tactically superior gameplay here, okay? Fairy effects? Fairies have effects? Can't believe this. And then they don't even tell me about those. Huh. Raru's blessing. Igashuk Shrine. What a lovely name. Oh, a charge. A large one. It's basically a ball. And now for the other one. The smaller ball. It's glowing a lot more for some reason. La la da da, the light of blessing. I mean, I'm getting 3 here, so that means I need at least 1 more shrine afterwards to get like 2 upgrades. So maybe I know what I'm gonna do today then. I can probably find a shrine, right? Like, they shouldn't be too hidden. Like, there technically is a sensor that I could activate if I really cared. Which I totally do, trust me. I would never forget about the sensor. So, anyway. Let's touch. For you who have conquered this labyrinth of the land, I, the ruler of dragons, have unlocked a door. Find it on the south side of the labyrinth of the sky. Wow. And now imagine what I can... Wait, I didn't want to... Huh? Okay, this is actually just a lower level. I didn't want to check out the lower level yet. I can do that later? No, wait, I should probably do that now because I'm gonna jump through it in just a moment. Yeah, this is the... I want to say, like, this is the room where... Gloom Hands. Ignore the Gloom Hands, I just want to open the chest. This is where we got the... was it like a medallion or something like that? That gave us protection against the Guardians, right? Or was it like circlet? Something like it. Hope you enjoy your handy work here. Oh no, my bow broke. Wait. Don't grab me yet. Master Sword, are you active? You're actually active, okay. Run! No, my friends, no! Okay, you know what? They are still annoying. Gotta be completely honest. I said you are annoying and I'm being honest that you are annoying. Could you stop? I just wanna do stuff. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna equip a bow and actually shoot those guys. I know for guard bow? Like, they have so much HP, that's like the main thing that I think is really annoying, you know, ignoring the fact that they just grab me like that. They're like a lot easier to hit if you actually do it like this. And probably if I had like more friends out, then they also would have like a lot more targets. But that doesn't change the fact that they are quite annoying at times. Boing. Bling. Bling. Okay, where's the big bad? I have to punch someone. Oh, over here. Oh. Easy block. What a nerd. Ouch. Okay, that's on me. Can I just... Oh wait, that only works when I'm full life, obviously. It worked like in between because the... I'm assuming that the reduced hearts actually don't count into that one. Okay, you know what? I should probably heal before the next time I'm getting hit towards. Hey, it's too late. Oh, you can't even jump that far. What a nerd. Absolute nerd. Look at that, big club. We do love big clubs here. Also, some healing. Nice, a dark clump. The darkest. Another bow that I'm never going to use. And a gloom club. 50 damage. I mean, 50 damage is 50 damage. A metal stick filled with madness and symbolic of doom. Its forceful strike can smash an object to pieces. Its gloom will gradually wear down the body of its wielder. I can't even pick it up. Also, I completely forgot how, yeah, they really aren't that durable, those guard bows. At least I can replace it soon. Okay, can I drop something that I don't care about right now? I should, maybe the, Opal Scepter, Topaz Rod. Wait, does the Topaz Rod not do something? No, it's a sword. Wait a second. No, you use electric attacks, right? Yeah. I was right about that. Okay, do I care about electric attacks? Like, I've had this thing for so long and I never use it. I'm just gonna drop it, okay? It's okay. Let's drop it. And take the big club. The biggest of clubs. Okay then. I guess this is fine. Is there anything else hidden in here? I don't wanna come back here just because I missed something. I mean, there's another hole. You can't... Oh wait, you can't escape me because I can't shoot downwards. I still can't shoot downwards. Beach cave? Well, fair enough. Give me the gem. The bubble gem. Oh, lovely. Okay, so beach cave implies that I can actually leave here, which is kind of interesting. Haven't had that before. So I guess it's time to check that out. Ooh. I'm gonna ignore you. I don't really care about you that much. Could steal something, but I don't feel like it. Also, just to be rude. I wanted to be rude, okay? Buddy, I want to be rude. Smack his knee! Okay. I guess you don't even care about that. I just wanted to go along here, okay? Stop going towards me that threateningly, okay? It's rude, mainly. Also, you're like weirdly slow. I don't know. Okay, like, don't care about you. I just want to know where you ended up. Okay, that's like literally the only reason why I'm... Ooh. Those rocks are dangerous. You know what? I want to be smart about this. How about I eat something? Ow. Okay, you don't... You deal so little damage. I'm not saying that every attack has to destroy me, but it was like a quarter of a heart. What am I using today? Spear? Sure. Poke your butt. The other butt? I guess the blue ones are just not that dangerous. Huh. It's fine. Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna use that ability. It's okay. I just wanted to be smart and not do that, but apparently that wasn't smart. Oh, that was a good shot. Anyway, what can I get here? Hopefully a burger. No, just a halberd. Okay, I don't care about it. It's okay. Just gonna leave you. Poke, poke, poke. And long poke. Okay, that's not the longest poke that I could have done. I guess one weapon's gone. I guess I can pick up the other one now. Why do I keep the star fragment staff? It does nothing. Or maybe it does something to like underground dwellers. Light. No, it does absolutely nothing. Poke again. Look at the brightness. Look at it. And die to it. I don't know. I'm just gonna use so many weapons that I don't want to use. I guess I use some fire for once. Fireball. Fireball again. Can't burn. That's kind of something. I would have expected you to burn at some point. I don't know. Okay, Master Sword time. Once Tulin hits you again. Come on, Tulin, you can do it. Come on, Tulin. Okay, thanks. I'm too lazy to use my own arrows, okay? I hope that's understandable. I don't know. Ooh, something new. A silver horoblin. A silver horoblin horn. It's not a horoblin, it's a horoblin, okay. A curved horn with an extremely hard tip. Attach it to a weapon to vastly increase its attack power. Or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. 32? I could put that one on my sword, like my Master Sword. The Master Sword. Horoblin guards. Rare material dropped by a horoblin. It's very bitter and unsuitable for cooking, but it makes an effective elixir when cooked with a critter. Lovely. Do I care about the stick? Could get the halberd. Sure, I'm just gonna briefly get that one. I don't actually know if I should continue, like, I probably should, you know, I'm here, I can always teleport up again to do, like, the actual maze, but maybe there's, like, another shrine here, and then I don't have to find another one. But this one actually seems to bring me to the mainland, which is cool. Another one of you. You know what, I'm gonna ignore you. Don't care enough. Okay, there's some water over there. I'm guessing this one hopefully brings me to, you know, the surface at some point. Come on, Link, you can run. Okay, this is actually the entrance. Okay. I want to say, but they definitely didn't come from this place. Oh, found a shrine. I'm just gonna activate it. I'm not gonna do it because I want to do the maze first. Right. Raziwak Shrine, okay. Again, I'm gonna ignore that one. We can do that after I'm done with the maze. I just wanna finish that one up. Now that I know that it's here, you know, I can just do that at the end once I am done. And if I don't have the time, then, well, so be it. I guess then I won't have the time or something like that. Yeah. Igashuk Shrine, time to get up. Can I? Can't reach the ceiling here, okay. Can I reach the ceiling if I'm on top of the shrine, maybe? Like, I don't want to start the balloon further down, just because I'm lazy. Okay, that works. Perfect. So perfect. Look at that, another dragon. Right. Ooh, I don't have your picture yet. Perfect. And there should still be a dragon in the underground. Dinral. Album was full. Well, I guess I will never take those photos then. I can't just delete my memories. Who am I? I mean, certainly someone, I guess. Favorites? Let's build you here. I do have 142, so it should be fine. Is it cheaper for me to drop a balloon first? Wait a second. Do I even have balloons? I don't know how it works. Does it instantly take from my zonal reservoirs, or does it actually try to use like the parts first? Yeah, I want to use you. Okay, so it doesn't instantly use those parts. That's interesting. So it's definitely cheaper to do it like this. Okay. Wait. Can I? I mean, this is like kind of a bowl, right? Can I put some wood in there? Materials? Wood? Do I even have wood? I feel like I never chop down trees anymore. You know, mainly because it's annoying to do. Wood. I do have some wood. Okay, hold that one. I just want to see if that works. Like, I have a theory here right now. It's probably a stupid one, but, you know, sometimes you have to theorize. Okay, that works. Could you turn into a campfire, though? Because I feel like you're not really doing that. How long does the wood burn? Like, if wood doesn't burn, if it doesn't turn into a campfire, like, at least not perfect, like, it doesn't burn up, that would be perfect. I have no idea if that works like that, but I guess it's time to figure it out. You know, this kind of reminds me of that one time where I almost took like a helicopter. I think it was a helicopter ride. Might have been a hot air balloon ride through my city. Like my best friend in school back then got that for his birthday, like I guess a coupon for that, and we never went. Just never got around to it. To be fair, I would have hated that, but you know, you don't really say no to friends. But still. You know what, this would be so much better if balloons were quicker. I am raising still. Yeah, I am. I can at least see the coordinates. It's nice. I still, like, here's the thing. I still, and this is the third one that I've had. I'm still not sure if this is actually intended solution, that you just get, like, something to get up there. Or if there's, like, some adventure you can go on to, you know, get higher up. I'm assuming that this is kinda intended. You know, mainly because, like, the balloon is a standard thing that you can just get for, like, the quest, right? Like, if you do, like, the very late game quest, then at some point you're going to learn about this. But it's also so slow. Okay, this is the next issue, actually. Please don't break before I reach this platform. Because you're blinking a lot quicker than I would like. Please? I mean, calculated. Don't worry about it. Okay, I just have to do that like a few more times. So maybe this isn't that intended. Like, I don't remember, like, when I used the other devices, like the powered up ones. Then I definitely have more time. Like, I feel like I could do that with like 2. I'm like 300 units up. I mean, technically they're already showing me the upper parts, right? Like, I'm technically on the sky map already, so I can't be that far away. But it still feels like we are maybe 1/3 up. I don't know if I can do this. I might actually need to use a proper fire spitter. I feel like they're just so much more effective. Well then, I'm just gonna place that one here. Let's use this one again. Can I actually decide where you land? Yeah, I can kind of do that. Build you here. Don't care about the savings I can get by dropping a balloon, because I am lazy. And then let's drop... Frost emitter? No, flame emitter, huh? Don't have like that many, actually. But it's going to be fine. I hope this actually works like that, and it's not just because the bottom part is like that heavy. Huh. Short. Master Sword Tie. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, this is so much better already. Like, I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. I guess because I wanted to try it. I mean, technically the other way is cheaper after all, but not cheap enough that I really care. Food. No, it's materials, right? Materials. Where are my orbs? Orbs of energy. Let's get like 3 going. I mean, technically this is nicer than what I did before. just slightly though. Except for the fact that it still takes ages. Guess I'm taking a big one. Wait. Do the big one overcharge me? Oh, use it to temporarily prevent a zonal energy cell from losing power. Oh! Should have read about that. Maybe I should have used 2 flame spitters then, because that could have been quicker? I don't actually know how that scales. You know, It's again one of those things where I feel like I should be doing some science, but I'm also too lazy to do science. So I guess I'm just gonna live with that. Enjoy my time up here. But it's really good to know, like maybe if I ever use Monero again, then I can probably use like a large cell to just get like a half a minute of action. So I don't have to constantly recharge. Not that I'm gonna do that, but you know, the option's there. I do have like a few of those. One last one, and I still have like 20. That should be fine, right? I mean, I hope it is. You can do it, Link. Just stand around. Enjoy the view. So lovely, I know. The most lovely. I mean, you could have technically gone from like that island and maybe saved on some material. Lomei Sky Labyrinth. And we're like at the 0G. I mean, it's not quite 0G, it's like low G. GG. I don't know. Just have to make sure to jump before you completely disappear. So I can at least land somewhere. I mean, technically a wind should start here, right? Come on, Link. Okay, I guess the wind didn't start here? Can't even climb here? Okay, that's such a scam. Shouldn't there be a platform somewhere I can reach? Please. Anything. I mean, you can technically land on that platform. Worst case, but I feel like... Huh. I guess I actually have to land here. Wait, maybe I'm high enough up? Am I? I mean, I can't really reach those places because otherwise I would just use this ability here, huh? But it doesn't seem to be a good way to do this. Even with this jump, it just doesn't work. Huh. I guess I have to build like one last balloon. One last balloon for the road. I'm just gonna try to... Like, this should definitely not be high enough up, right? Like, I cannot... Yeah. Kinda as I expected. It's kinda rude that you can't climb here. I for some reason thought I could. Huh. Weird. Or was it because I was flying? Wait, how does flying work in this game again? I mean by that, did I just do something wrong? Or did I actually do it right and they just don't let me climb here? It might be either one. Gotta be completely honest, this one might almost be on me. Anyway, do I use like another flame emitter or do I just use some more firewood? I feel like I use some firewood, that's fine. Hold that one. Get it in here. I mean, yeah, horses aren't really. You're so right, not a goose bot. You're always right. Get that one going. Unbearable heat? Don't tell me that. Just wanna stand next to the fire, not in it. Okay, now though that should be fine, right? Also, I can always just pick up the wood again, which is like actually kind of fascinating. It just burns like that, and you can pick it up, and everything's fine. I guess fire just kind of works like that, and wood as well. It's still very, very slow. Come on, Link, you can do it. You can stand and stare at the fire. I mean, are you staring at the fire? I mean, seems like it. Remember the flames and the destruction you've caused. Remember it in terror. Like, I definitely should be high enough up now, right? There should be wind. Or does the wind only activate once I go to the shrine thingy? Where would that even be? It's probably at the front, right? Should probably try to reach that place. I mean, it would kinda make sense. Still kinda annoying though. Ow. How did I step into that? How did I manage to do that? How did I not even notice? Questions for the world. Okay, it doesn't feel like you're actually raising quicker when I jump off of you. Still gonna do it because it looks silly. But it doesn't change the fact that things are happening. Come on, balloon. I believe in you. Little balloon. The little balloon that could. Please tell me that this works. Please. And also unbearable heat. Come on, Link. Don't just burn. And jump off. Okay. Perfect. Okay, which direction do I have to go again? South. Okay, I'm going the right direction. It's fine. We can do this. Long jump. And another shrine. How lovely. And maybe don't take fall damage. That would also be amazing. Alright, first of all, Mogisari Shrine? Sure. Charge over there and then I'm gonna open you. Look at that. Nice shrine. Probably just a blessing. But still, you know, you can always hope that there's going to be some cool adventure in there. But we will see, we will see. Ooh. Does it look like a blessing shrine? The courage to jump. Okay, this is the one thing that I cannot bring to the table. I'm gonna be completely honest here. Wait, this is also low gravity, right? Yeah. I mean, it's very blue. I do like the low gravity particles. And now I have to surf? I'm assuming? So let's do that? I mean, we are in low gravity. I'm assuming that all the objects also are in low gravity, so... Yay! Neat. Yes. Oh wait, I can even speed up. Nice. Oh, I'm so fast. Clearly. You can do it, Link. Oh. Wait, I kinda wanna go over here. Wanna hit slope just right. Perfect. I don't like this place. I feel like you're actual lasers, right? I just wanna turn around. Please, game. I mean, turn around. Okay, I'm gonna go backwards. It's okay. Wait. Am I misunderstanding? I thought those would be a lot higher, those lasers. But I'm guessing they just hit my wheels if I go over there? Come on, Link. I know how to do like a 3-point turn. It's just like 17 points instead. Oh. Yep, okay. It's fine. Where am I even going? I mean, I could crash into that wall. That sounds fun. So let's do that. Goodbye. Or do I have to... No, wait, I don't have to. I can't actually activate stuff from here, so it's probably fine. Oh, secret chest. It's the most secret of chests. Let's get it. Oh, another shield? Do I need another shield? I have like so many of those shields, I kind of want to keep them. Just because of all the rockets on there. I'm just gonna leave it, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Exactly, question mark. Don't worry about it. Damn. More jumps? I love jumping. This is actually a really neat shrine. I kind of wish they had more of those. Let's get over here. Slow down just a bit. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Don't hit me though. Please. And jump. Can I make this? Can I make this? Can I make this? Come on, Link. Just a bit. Yeah. Hey. Perfect. I knew the title wasn't just for show. Okay. Anything else over here? Not really? Okay, I guess it's time to get another ball. A very spherical one. You know, the best kind. Hi. Ball number 3 of today. Yeah, the light of blessing is sure blessing me and very bright. Now I probably have to... The root that dispels darkness? Oh yeah, there are roots that dispel the darkness. I do remember. I have been in the underground before. Man. Time to activate you, I guess. To you who set foot in my labyrinth of the sky, I offer a test of wisdom. 4 terminals are hidden in this maze, activate them all. Oh. Neat door. This one? Okay, now the wind activates. Okay, so this, the wind thing is definitely a thing related to, I guess, the rest? Or like the button press? Which would explain my confusion that I had like during the first of those quests. When I'm at it, don't you tell me where those are? Yeah, I want to say, like, you generally tell me. Normally I would just say, you know what, I'm gonna figure it out, but I have done enough mazes. I really don't need to do more mazes. So I'm just gonna follow the blinks. So fancy. And you want me to go down? No? Wait a second. Can I go up if I do it right? I probably can. I just wanna recharge my stamina real quick. If I do it like this, do I get like enough height to jump over? No. I mean, I've definitely been like to the top, so it should be doable. I could also just come from like the other side. I don't know. Oh, there's a wall here. That's perfect. I was right about this. Terminal time. The first. That's perfect, yeah. Okay, then I can at least climb out. I cannot climb out here. Would have been nice to have like a stronger wind there just to jump over, but I guess that's not how it works. And then I need to go under here. Very lovely. And just go around. Shouldn't be too hard. I should at least roughly check this one to make this slightly easier. Like, I could probably jump under here, but maybe this is probably like a connective way. If I go here, I should be able to at least reach like the other passage. Or at least get a chest, you know, that's almost the same. You know, I'm not gonna complain. Ah, Zonet bow. Do I mean, this one has durability up. I could at least throw one of those away. Or like this one. Or I guess just the Royal Guards bow, just because that's one is broken anyway. Or basically broken. I know I could get like one good hit out of it, but I don't really care. It's okay. You know, one day I'm going to visit Hestu again, and I'm actually going to increase my pocket size, but you know, that would require work. The work of walking there. Hey, wait, we have this place? There's at least a chest. I like chests. So I guess I'm just gonna get that one. Yeah, that one first. Big battery. The biggest one. Can I? Okay, I want to say like there's wind coming up here, but like not that high. Can I go this way? I can. Okay, this is probably how you want me to go then. Like to the right and then, okay. Let's just do that. Should be manageable. Go around here. It's like the minor things in life. At least like with those mazes here, because you know where you have to go, you can kind of just figure it out via the map. That's like the figuring out part, and you just have to do the walking once and don't have to constantly go every direction. So let's get the second, or like the second one activated. For some reason, in my mind I was already at number 3, but apparently I wasn't. Okay, and I did see on the map there was like a piece that was like slightly lighter. I'm gonna assume that I can kind of go through there. Like around here-ish. And then just continue onwards. Am I going the right way? I mean, there's like a darker space. That's definitely not the right place though. Yeah, that definitely missed the corner. I do remember now. Okay. And to the left, to the right. And that should all be fine then. Give it a little boost, you know, just as we wanted. And I should just be able to go straight ahead, right? Did I remember this right? I hope I did. I hate I hate going the wrong way. Okay, and it's just over here. Okay, I was actually right about that. Okay, I am. I for some reason thought it would be like inside of that building, but I guess I just am terrible at remembering. Okay. You know what also would be funny in like a labyrinth like this? Like technically you could just get like a skateboard out and go to the very top, because we've been to the very top, so this is definitely possible. And then basically just rewind it constantly to basically have an elevator. I think that would be a funny way to solve this maze. Where do I want to go? I definitely have to go into the main area again. So around here, and then... I don't know if I'm going there from here or from there. I mean, both is possible. Okay then. I'm just gonna see if this one works. If there's like a secret tunnel there. I don't see one. Okay, I'm just gonna go around. I'm assuming a secret tunnel is going to be over here then. Come on. Come on, Link. You can do it. Okay, over here, there, and it's just a chest. Okay. Maybe I got too excited too quickly. And Soldier 4 blade, I mean... Do I have something worse? I mean, I do have the halberd, I don't care about that one. That's fine, and maybe if I go around here... I mean, this one seems promising. Yep, okay, perfect. And then it's time to activate the last one. Oh wait, I still have to climb to the top, right? Yeah. But there should be an easy way to do that. Now think about it, there always is like one easy way to do that so you don't have to climb. Like actually climb, right? Hey, where is a ceiling? There's a ceiling. Alright, perfect. They're so prepared. They exactly knew that I would be here last, clearly, and none of the other places would have had a similar situation going on, right? Clearly. Again, it's time to jump. And jump again. Okay. Last activation, and then we should just be able to fight the boss at the bottom. Should just be like another one of those cubes. You who have traversed this maze, mark well my words. I have pulled apart the bars and the labyrinth of the land that obstructed your path to below ground. From high above to far below, prove your courage by diving into the depths of the earth. The final way shall open to you. It sure will happen. Again, time to jump! Quickly! I mean, that's the hole. I feel like I was kind of off there. Like, normally, is it always kind of off? I felt like the other two ones were like a lot more head-on, basically, but I guess I just like to change it up every once in a while. Or maybe I'm misremembering, which is probably a more likely thing. I feel like I'm almost at the bottom. Yeah, I want to say like something felt off there. What am I gonna use here? By the way, why am I using the stealth armor still? Like I know apparently enemies aren't that strong anymore for some reason. But I feel like I could probably switch over to like real gear. Or like even my shirt. Doesn't even have to be full gear. And I don't know, cool pants. Evil spirit greaves? No, what are good pants? These ones. Are they already? Oh yeah, they're already upgraded. I want to say like that makes more sense. Okay then. I guess I'm just gonna throw some seeds until I find the exit. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, Poe. Poe. Lovely Poe. I'm not gonna look for like the extra loot here. I feel like every single time I've been here, there have been nice loot situations, but I don't really need them. Like I'm far enough into the game where there's like very little that actually provides a lot of value. Can I please grab you? Okay, I guess I can only grab you after you form. Oh. Run. Okay. That's a good running version. I would like to see your face. That's not your face. Wow. Shoulder face. But you like not? I should probably look around like properly to actually see where I'm going. Not you. Not quite it. You like not stop switching around so much, please. Ah, okay. Now, what weapon do I use? Guess I could just use you. Sure. I want to. Wait. I need to reach you somehow. Smack. Smack. I want to spin. Spinning doesn't work. Okay. That's on me. I guess next time. Oh, you're actually outside again. That's almost convenient, except for the fact that you're switching around constantly. And... ah, did I get you? Oh, perfect. And this time you're actually down. Perfect. Spin! Look at the big spin. Like you actually... oh wait, I need the reversibility. Like you actually are recovering quite quickly. I don't know if it's because of the amount of damage I'm dealing. Or for any other reason, but definitely quicker than usual. I don't know if you just scale in a way where I now fight like a construct 3 and before it was like a 2 or something like that. Wait. If it's actually because I'm dealing so much damage at once. I'm just gonna assume that it's that you're scaling. Don't touch me. Okay, thanks. It's over there. Wait, I'm running away. Way too far. I don't actually want to do that. I actually want to grab you properly. Okay, thanks. And if I can spin here, that should be enough, hopefully. Okay, it's not. And I forgot to cancel. No. Like I never cancel that attack, so I always have like a big swing at the end, which is really slow. Come on. Where are you hanging out? Over here. Smack 2, smack 3. Okay, just a double smack. And that's it. RIP construct. Okay then. Some balls, some steaks, neat. I could... actually, I do have like a lot of charges now. I should probably upgrade my battery at some point. But I'm kind of too lazy to do that. This time around, what do I want to upgrade? I could upgrade the Gloom Club to make it like a really, really powerful weapon. I can probably 2-hit like bosses with that. But I could also just put it on my Master Sword. Sure. I mean, I can always get more if I really care about it. That's fine. Okay then, I should probably look the right direction and actually activate the thing. The thing that gets activated. Okay. You who have traversed this labyrinth of the depths. This trial was a test of your talents, and overcoming it, you have shown yourself to be strong of body, soul, skill, mind, and handsomeness. In my name as ruler of dragons, I commend your achievement and offer a fitting reward. Armor wreathed and otherworldly evil hidden away since day of old. Take it now. Touch it. Touch the evil. That's definitely what you should be doing. Trust. Okay then. And that's the last of the labyrinth, to my understanding. Which makes sense, right? Like we got armor 3 times. Get some pants, get some helmet, get some shirt. You get a shirt here? Evil spirit armor. Some believe this armor is inspired by a malevolent entity. It's a rather rare find. Okay, it's time to get like full-on evil mode. Evil pants and evil mask and dark tunic? No. Where's my evil shirt? Evil shirt. I am so evil. Set bonus disguise. Bone weep. What? Bone weep? Prof for proficiency for what? Wait a second. First of all, does that do something with that, maybe? I don't think so, right? No, this looks kind of normal. Like, I'm guessing with the armor, I can probably run around like enemies and they are going to ignore me. Oh, bone weapon proficiency. Oh. What does that mean? I mean, first of all, I need to find like bones. But I guess it's going to be something for the next time where I find some bones. I don't know. Also, talking about stuff that I found. For some reason, I did the math that out wrong in my head, right? Because we should have 6 Lights of Blessing. So I don't just need 1, I need 2. So I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna do that like next time probably. But hey, we got some cool armor. I mean, it definitely looks fancy. I kind of want to see what exactly that does. Apparently it is a disguise, which is cool. We will see how effective that actually is. In any case, I will end it here and like finally get a snack or something like that. So let me switch over to just chatting, just real quick. So, wait. The PvP is now perfect, obviously. And the bone proficiency. Exactly. Thanks for correcting me here. I did not figure that one out before, apparently. Anyway. You know, there are like 2 things that I can show Zelda now, I guess. In any case, I'm gonna get a snack, so I'm gonna be heading out here now. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking and all that jazz. I'm going to continue this next week. Again, if you have like a quest you feel like I should definitely do, I still have the list in the games and stuff channel. With like all the quests that I have. Just so you can check it, so you don't have to check like a VOD or something like that. I'm gonna update that like at some point after stream. And if there isn't, then I'm just gonna continue next weekend, and then we are going for the main quest after I figure out what the armor actually does. In any case, thank you all for watching again, thank you all for hanging out, and I'll be seeing you next time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and bye-bye!